two different groups, a Muslim mosque and a Christian church in West Texas, of all places, basically made an agreement that we want to get to know each other. Multiculturalism is when there's differences, and those differences are significant. But there's respect, and there's an intentionality to it. So literally, once a year, a whole bunch of Christians go to a Muslim mosque for worship service. They're not Muslims. They're not becoming Muslims. They aren't even pretending, and everybody's fine with that. Likewise, Muslims come to a Christian church, and they see what that's all about. That's multiculturalism. The idea that, I know it's a religious version of it, it's not that anybody's changing, it's just that we're managing to get along, and honestly get along. Like, there's a sense of like, oh, I know what you're about now. I put those on one side of a divide. Why do you think I put assimilation, acculturation, and multiculturalism on? They're different variants of the same thing, but I put them on the happy side of the table. Why? They're not genocide. They're not negative. These are things where basically we can get along. We can live with multiculturalism. We can live with acculturation. We can live with assimilation. The other three, now it gets better. Segregation and isolation. You've heard the term segregation before. What does it mean? Separated. Now I'm going to show you a depressing map. I told you this. This is what's called racial dot maps in America. Let's take a look at Chicago. By the way, this is from the current 2010 census. So here's Chicago right now, and what you need to know, let's bring that up in an image. All right, here's Chicago, only instead of streets or anything being drawn in, they drew in the towns and the major cities.